Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our Kelp Forest exhibit here at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. My name is Emily, for those of you trying to figure out where this voice is coming from. I'm this tall lady standing here in front of these big Kelp Forest windows right now. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. You are all in the right place at the right time. In just a few minutes, we are actually going to be feeding the animals here inside of our Kelp Forest exhibit. We have done a great job getting ourselves organized so far this afternoon. If you are here in front of this big window, don't you see carpet below your feet? Just go ahead and grab a seat there on that carpet. You are more than welcome to remain standing on those tiled areas to the right and to the left of the window right here. We've got those benches behind you as well. For those of you upstairs on that balcony level, hello again everyone upstairs right now. You're going to have a great view from there. Do me a huge favor, if you have any loose items with you right now, things like sunglasses, cell phones, water bottles, cameras, keep a good hold on those things for us upstairs. They're not a good call for them, not a good call for us downstairs here either. I also see a lot of cameras out right now, which is perfect. I want you to take home all those memories of your trip to the aquarium today. If you haven't already done so, we are a flash-free photography facility here at Monterey Bay Aquarium. I'm trying to say that 5 times fast. So just take a quick moment, double check, make sure that you have turned off any flashes or external lights on those cameras, cell phones, whatever you're taking a picture with this afternoon. You are all going to get better pictures this way. Makes the animals more comfortable. It's a win-win situation for everybody involved. I see some of you right now pointing at our diver, Paul. He is getting into position. It's going to take him a couple of minutes to get ready. So, in the meantime, we are going to get ourselves ready for the feeding. One more thing that I want to point out right now is this big screen over towards the left side of the window. At the very, very beginning of my program today, we are going to have some cool pictures and videos up there on that screen. However, if you cannot see that screen right now, but you can see me, this is exactly where Paul, our diver, is going to be hanging out this afternoon, right here behind me in the water, where he's going to be feeding our animals. So if you can see me, you're going to be able to see the feeding. Don't worry about that screen over here towards the left side. Now, while Paul is getting ready to feed the animals this afternoon, I just want to take a quick moment to introduce you to the exhibit that you are looking at right now. So this exhibit behind us is our Kelp Forest exhibit, kind of the crown jewel of the Monterey Bay Aquarium. However, it is so much more than just an exhibit. This exhibit behind me contains an entire community of algae, of animals, all living together just like you would live together in a neighborhood at home. At the center of our community is this big, giant kelp itself. All this algae that you see behind me here, it provides food, it provides shelter for hundreds, if not thousands, of different kinds of animals that call this Kelp Forest home. Now, we are no strangers to Kelp Forests here in Monterey. In fact, have any of you been outside on our back deck today? Or been outside on the back deck? I see some hands up right now. If you do get a chance to go outside today and look out across the ocean, you might see some kind of brown, lumpy stuff floating on the surface out there. That is the top, or the canopy of giant kelp just like this. You might see otters wrapped up in it, you might see birds diving through it, you might see kayakers trying not to fall in it. But much like that canopy of a rainforest, the canopy of our kelp forest, it only gives us a very small glimpse into this bustling activity of life below the surface. And this exhibit allows us to dive in, explore that entire community from top all the way down to the bottom. Now, because this water outside is so clean and healthy, it's actually protected by something called the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. Think of the sanctuary kind of like an underwater national forest. It's a special place that's protected for us to all enjoy for many, many generations to come. But that water outside is really amazing. It's building the Kelp Forest just outside our decks. So here at the aquarium, we actually bring that water right on in through our doors. So there are 2 big pipes outside that are drawing in about 1,500 gallons of water every single minute. And it comes right here into this Kelp Forest exhibit first. In that water, all those same ingredients that build life outside, all those tiny little microscopic algae, all that plankton, it comes in with that water that deposits right here into the kelp forest. It gives you this incredibly realistic look of what life is like just beyond our decks. Now, Paul in here is actually a staff person here at the aquarium. He's volunteering this afternoon to dive in to help take care of our community of animals who are looking very hungry. We're going to see if Paul is ready for us right now. Can you hear us inside there, Paul?
Emily, how are you doing?
I am excellent, Paul. All right, everybody, on the count of 3, we're going to give Paul a great big good afternoon. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're staying dry out there. And I'm dry in here, too. We'll talk about that later if you want.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that later there, Paul.
Definitely wet, and it's great to be a beautiful day to dive in the kelp forest. Wouldn't you agree?
I would definitely agree. I think there's a lot of fish in there that would agree with you as well there, Paul.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of hungry sushi fans.
That is true. I think you might have some sushi fans out here as well, but I'm going to let you focus on feeding the ones inside there first.
So, has anybody seen our menu?
Yes.
A couple of you? So here is our menu. It's called our Seafood Watch Pocket Guide, and everything looks bigger underwater. That's why it looks bigger than ever.
It's a little smaller out here. Yeah. Now, Paul, that Seafood Watch Guide is actually a great way that we here at the aquarium can help choose sustainable seafood options for our animals and for ourselves too, right?
So basically, here at the aquarium, we have a lot of animals, and they like to eat fish.
Yes.
So we have to buy a lot of fish to feed to our animals. So when we're doing that, we want to make sure that we are purchasing our fish from sustainable sources.
Absolutely. We've used that word sustainable a couple of times. That just means that this is food that's not only good for the animals in here, it's not just stuff that they enjoy, but it's also stuff that's harvested in a way that's not going to be harmful to the environment. Whether that means that those populations in the wild are doing really well, or just the way that they're caught in the wild is a better method to make sure that we're not harming that ocean home out there.
Exactly. And although we do buy a lot of seafood,
We do.
we know somebody who buys even more seafood than us. Everybody else.
That's
So we
true.
want to make sure that everybody has access to the research that we've done. What we think are sustainable fisheries, we want to share that information so that everyone can purchase sustainably.
Absolutely. So you too can pick up one of those Seafood Watch Guides if you haven't already done so today. You can also download the free app to your phone because there is an app for everything, including buying seafood and finding those good sustainable options. So we can talk more about that later on. But Paul, looks like dinner is now served for the fish. Exactly what do you have there in that bucket?
Well, I'm surrounded by my friends here, and we have market-grade seafood, and here is some calamari. Everyone loves calamari, right?
That fish certainly is.
How about squid? Who likes squid?
Yeah, all right.
Here is a sheephead. This is our terminal male sheephead who's been casing me. He's been looking at me with that one big eye, and he is going to have...
Oh.
Yeah, someone stole his fish. So we have sardines, we have halibut fillets, we have little square vitamin cubes that are actually made of gelatin, but don't tell the fish that because they think they're delicious.
We kind of sneak them their vitamins that way. This is like the Flintstones gummy vitamin version for a fish that we're giving them right now, although,
Of course.
yeah, they don't seem to notice at all. They don't mind.
And I'm not sure if anybody noticed this, but I'm actually surrounded by sharks.
Leopard sharks.
Oh my gosh, Paul, are you okay in there? Do you need help?
Well, these guys are leopard sharks, and it's okay. It's not like they're wild. Okay, well, they are wild. All the animals that you see in here are, well, wild fish. They're from the ocean. So these are wild sharks. But as you can see, they're very nice.
And these sharks, they definitely will come right up to our divers inside and take food right out of their hands there. I like to call these leopard sharks that we're looking at, they're kind of like the Roombas of the sea. They're just cruising along, slurping food right off the sea floor. And in this case, we can see that you're holding those pieces of food kind of up against the window, so it's a little bit easier for them to kind of slip it right up there.
Yeah, the sharks are very interesting. They have good eyesight, but they really rely on other senses. So they like to sniff it before they bite it.
There's one who's a little impatient and trying to go straight to the source right there in that bucket.
There we go. And also, they have this wonderful sense called ampules of Lorenzini. They can actually detect electrical impulses from the muscles of their prey items.
Absolutely.
So that even if that tasty morsel is hiding in the sand, they can still detect it and scoop it up without even seeing it.
That's actually one of my favorite things about sharks and their relatives like stingrays and skates, all those little senses that they have that you and I don't have, because every time, you know, we move a muscle or a mussel moves a muscle underwater, we're sending out little electrical signals through those cells in our body to help us move, and those sharks can actually pick up on that. So even though they can't see it, they definitely know that it's there. But Paul, we got all different sizes of food for all the different sizes of mouths inside. We've talked a lot about some of the bigger mouths in here. You've got some smaller mouths kind of around you too, chowing down on that krill that you have.
Well, do you suppose the senioritas are hungry too?
I suppose that everybody's probably hungry in there, Paul.
Well, we have some krill that we can feed to our senioritas up there, and it's called broadcast feeding. And by broadcast feeding, it means we stand at the top and we throw in a bucket of krill, broadcasting it to the hungry mouths. And it's fun to see the krill raining down, and the senioritas going up to the surface for their bite to eat.
Now, senoritas are kind of those long orange fish that you see right by Paul's bubbles above him right now. We've also got that big, beautiful school of sardines and anchovies, and especially if you're up there on that second level, you probably just saw that big pink cloud of food hit the surface of the water there. Those are some really teeny, tiny shrimp-like crustaceans called krill that those animals are going to be chowing down on up there.
Now, you mentioned the tiny mouths. What about the great big mouth? There's a huge mouth in this exhibit. Do you see where that fish is?
Yes, so this big fish that is inside here that has kind of that chocolate chip spotted pattern on her, we're going to keep an eye on her. Does anybody see her inside right now? Pretty pointer. All right, I'm seeing some pointing kind of up and above us right now. Oh, she's right overhead.
Yeah, she was looking at me when I first came in, almost like she was hungry. So let's see if this black sea bass is interested in some calamari.
We'll shake it in front of her. She can be kind of a picky eater. She's definitely one of those fish that eats when she's hungry, and she'll let you know when she is not hungry by just kind of ignoring you. We'll see if she decides to eat this afternoon.
Like she's doing now, that's fine. I'm not hurt. But I'm in a school of anchovies right now. Sardines. That's kind of fun.
That is pretty fun there. Now, Paul, we have a lot of animals in here that out in the wild, you know, they're living together, but you have some predators and some prey items kind of living together right here inside of the Kelp Forest. The number one question I usually get from our guests outside here is, why isn't that fish eating that other fish inside?
That's a great question. And the answer is they simply would be if I wasn't in here right now. So we send a diver in, twice, maybe 3 times a day. And it turns out it's a lot easier to accept the handout than it is to work for a living.
This is very true, Paul. You are a very important person inside of that exhibit right now. All of the sardines and anchovies are thanking you currently for being in there. Now, Paul, we do have some fish right now that haven't come up to you, that are just kind of sitting on this ledge below you. It doesn't look like they're moving a lot. It's perfectly okay if an animal doesn't come up to eat this afternoon, right?
You know, fish really aren't like people. They're cold-blooded and they only eat when they have to. As opposed to us, we're warm-blooded. We actually need to eat to keep our body temperature constant. If we were a sea otter, we'd have to eat a lot to keep our body temperature constant.
This is very true. A sea otter, in case you haven't heard, they eat about 1/4 of on their body weight every single day in that delicious seafood that they're chowing down on. That comes out to be about, for one of us grown-ups here, about 25 large pizzas every single day that each one of us would have to eat if we were a sea otter. Now, it's a good thing that inside we don't have a bunch of sea otters, and here we have these cold-blooded animals.
So they're very efficient. They don't have to eat every day. Some of them go for days without eating, even weeks for that matter. There are some species in the deep sea that only eat twice a year.
Absolutely amazing, some of these fish. Absolutely. Now, Paul, inside here, while some of these fish might not be in the deep sea right now, we do have some fish in here that tend to prefer kind of that slower lifestyle, kind of in deeper waters. Those rockfish that hang out in here, they are pretty impressive animals because some of them, they live to be over 100 years old.
Now, do you remember that seafood watch card we started off with, Pocket Guide? Rockfish used to be lousy shape. Their numbers were declining. We were very worried about them. They were definitely on the avoid list. But thanks to the efforts of people trying to figure out their lifestyle, trying to figure out when they breed, where they breed, how they reproduce, how we can protect that process, they're off the seafood watch list. They're in the green list. So their numbers have rebounded.
That's right, Paul. And actually, if you look on the seafood watch guides nowadays, we even have a rockfish as our little mascot for here on the West Coast because that fishery is doing so well. And the number one reason why it's doing so well is because of a community of humans. We had people from all over, whether you are a fisherman, just a concerned person, a scientist. We had policymakers all working together to make sure that these fish had a healthy future, and they certainly do now, which is great news for both us and those fish inside. Paul, I'm going to guess you had some hungry animals in there this afternoon.
No leftovers.
No leftovers at all. Now, Paul, before we say goodbye, are there any last messages that you want to leave our guests with this afternoon?
Well, I just want to thank everyone for showing up. Our mission is to inspire conservation of the oceans. And we can't inspire if you don't come. So thank you so very much for coming and getting inspired. Have a great day.
Excellent. Well, folks, let's go ahead and give Paul, let's give him a huge round of applause for taking care of all the animals this afternoon. And folks, if you have questions, anything that you're curious about, or if you want to pick up one of those seafood watch guides that Paul and I have been talking about, please feel free to come on up after the program. You're more than welcome to come on up. Wave to Paul, give him a high five through the window, say hello. We would love to talk with you. We just want to thank you all again for being here this afternoon. Have a great rest of your day here at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Thanks, everyone.